On 7 December 1985, the Provisional Irish Republican Army attacked the Royal Ulster Constabulary base at Ballygawley, County Tyrone. 2 RUC officers were shot dead and the base was raked with gunfire before being completely destroyed by a bomb, which wounded a further 3 officers. Background: in 1985, Patrick Kelly became leader of the Provisional Irish East Tyrone Brigade. He, along with East Tyrone Brigade members Jim Lynagh and Padraig McKerney, advocated using flying columns to destroy isolated British Army and RUC bases and stop them from being repaired. The goal was to create and hold liberated zones under IRA control that would be gradually enlarged. Although IRA Chief of Staff Kevin McKenna turned down the flying column idea, IRA Northern Command approved the plan to destroy bases and prevent the repair. In that year alone there were 44 such attacks. Among the most devastating was the Newry mortar attack in March. The attack involved 2 IRA active service units from the East Tyrone Brigade, an armed assault unit and a bomb unit. There were also several teams of IRA observers in the area. The assault team was armed with AK-47 and AR-15 rifles, while the bombing unit was to be responsible for planting and detonating a 200-pound bomb. Both units were commanded by Patrick Kelly. The assault was launched on Saturday, 7 December at 1855, when the handful of RUC officers manning the base were getting ready to hand over to the next shift. In the first burst of automatic fire, the 2 guards at the entrance were killed, Constable George Gilliland and Reserve Constable William Clements. Constable Clements' Ruger Security 6 revolver was taken by the attackers. The base was then raked with gunfire. Another 3 RUC officers who were inside ran out to the back of the base, where they hoped the walls might offer some cover. IRA members went into the building and took documents and weapons. The bomb was placed inside and, upon detonation, destroyed the entire base. 3 officers were hurt. The Republican magazine Iris described the attack as follows: 1 volunteer took up a position close to the front gate. 2 RUC men opened the gate and the volunteer calmly stepped forward, shooting them both dead at point-blank range. The volunteers, firing AK-47 and Armorite rifles, moved into the barracks, raking it with gunfire. Having secured the building, they planted a 100-pound bomb inside. The bomb exploded, totally destroying the building after the volunteers had withdrawn to safety. The first British Army unit to arrive at the base in the wake of the attack was D Company, 1st Battalion, Duke of Edinburgh's Royal Regiment. Aftermath: the attack was one of the Provisional IRA's biggest during this period. The British government responded by boosting British Army, especially Ulster Defence Regiment, patrols in isolated areas. Royal Engineers rebuilt the base in 1986. The East Tyrone IRA launched 2 similar attacks in the following years: the successful attack on the Birches base in 1986, and the ill-fated attack on the Loughgall base in 1987, in which 8 IRA members were killed. The gun taken from Constable Clements was found by security forces after the ambush.